Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am teacher Ahmed and today we are going to do your exercises for 8th grade module number 5. So let's get started. Okay guys, now open your activity book, page 43. Question number 1. Add commas, apostrophes, full stops and capital letters to the text. إذن أضف الفواصل الفاصل العلوية والنقاط والأحرف الكبيرة إلى هذا النص. So let's read it. Sports news. أخبار الرياضات. In 2011, the Jordanian national football team reached the quarterfinals of the Asian Cup. So here we have the beginning of a sentence. It must be capital. إذا بداية الجملة يجب أن تكون حرف كبير. And here we have date. وهنا لدينا تاريخ. So we use comma. The Jordanian national football team. So here we have proper noun. إذا هنا لدينا أسماء صحيحة. So we use capital letters at the beginning of the proper noun. إذا نستخدم الأحرف الكبيرة مع بداية أسماء الصحيحة. So Jordanian national football team reach the quarterfinals of the Asian Cup. So here Asian Cup, it is proper noun. Here اسم صحيح. And we add full stop because it is the end of a sentence. إذن وضعنا نقطة لأنها هنا نهاية الجملة. Before that competition, Jordan reached the quarterfinals only once. So here we have the beginning of the sentence. إذا هنا لدينا بداية الجملة. So it must be capital. إذا يجب أن تكون حرف كبير. Before that competition, Jordan reached. So here we have clauses in different subjects. إذا هنا لدينا جمل بمواضيع مختلفة. So we add comma. Jordan, so it is national and it is a proper noun. إذن هي اسم صحيح. So Jordan reached the quarterfinals only once. So here we add full stop because it is the end of a sentence. إذن هنا نضع نقطة لأنها لتحديد نهاية الجملة. Jordan was in Group B with Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Syria. So here we have proper noun and it is the beginning of a sentence. So we put capital letter G. Jordan was in Group B. So B, it is a proper noun. Why? Because it is the name of a group. لأنها اسم المجموعة. With. So here we have Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Syria are nationalities. إذن هم أسماء جنسيات. And here we have a list of the similar words. وهنا قائمة بأسماء متشابهة وهي أسماء البلدان. So we have Japan, capital, and comma to separate between lists of the same words. We have Saudi Arabia, capital because it is proper noun, and Syria. And here we add full stop because it is the end of a sentence. هنا نضيف نقطة لها نهاية الجملة. So here we have they beat Saudi Arabia and Syria. So we must put capital because it is the beginning of a sentence. Beat Saudi Arabia, it is proper noun. And Syria, so it is proper noun. But not Japan. So here we have clauses and in different subject. Although, so here we have different subjects. So they were winning against it until the last minute. So here we have the end of a sentence. So we add full stop. One of Jordanian's best players was Amr Shafia, the goalkeeper. So here we have a beginning of a sentence. بداية الجملة of Jordanian's best. So we have national and here we have appreciative because the ownership. إذا هنا الملكية. واحد من أفضل لاعبي الأردن was عامر شفيع. So عامر شفيع is proper noun. And here we have a comma to separate between the list with similar words. The goalkeeper. So here we have the end of a sentence. Now عامر شفيع, it is a proper noun and it is a beginning of a sentence. It is also called the wall. يسمى الحوت. So we have proper noun and we have full stop because it is the end of a sentence. European teams wanted him after the competition because of his skills. So European, it is national and it is the beginning of a sentence. Teams wanted him after the competition because of his skills. So here we have the end of a sentence. Okay guys, now let's move to question number 2. Complete the words with the correct spelling. إذا أكمل الكلمات باستخدام التهجئة الصحيحة. Sports in ancient Egypt. الرياضات في مصر القديمة. Ancient Egyptians practiced many of today's sport. إذا المصريين القدامى مارسوا الكثير من رياضات يوم. We can see writing on all moments that show they did swimming, fishing. إنهم كانوا يمارسوا السباحة والصيد, athletics وألعاب القوى, and many other kinds of games. Drawing on the pyramids tell us that the ancient Egyptians invented many of the present rules for games. إذن الرسم على الأهرامات أخبرنا أن المصريين القدامى اخترعوا العديد من قوانين اللعب. Things like مثل choosing a referee وهي اختيار الحكم, making players of the same team wear the same clothes, and giving the winners medals started in ancient Egypt. إذن هذه الحكام جعلت اللاعبين يرتدون زي موحد وإعطاء الفائزين الميداليات بدأت في مصر القديمة. Okay guys, now let's move to page 45. So here we have what I have learned. So it is like a revision. إذن هنا لدينا مراجعة. So let's move to question number 1. Read the text, then complete with the correct forms of have to, don't have to, can and can. إذن هنا يجب علينا أن نقرأ النص وأن نملأ الفراغات باستخدام have to وكان. Number 1. You empty always win when you play sports. So here we have negative form, and here I'm talking about something is not possibility. إذا هنا أتحدث عن شيء غير ممكن. So you can't always win. لا تستطيع الفوز دائما عندما تلعب الرياضات. Even if you're a great player, sometimes حتى لو كنت لاعب عظيم. So sometimes you have to lose. في بعض الأحيان يجب أن تخسر. However, losing empty be the end of the word. So here we have negative. So الخسارة doesn't have to be the end of the word. إذا يجب أن لا تكون نهاية العالم. If you learn how to be a good sport, إذا تعلمت كيف تكون رياضيا جيدا, you empty stop yourself from getting too upset. إذا here I'm talking about the ability. So you can أن تمنع نفسك من الانزعاج الشديد. There are a few things you can do to learn how to be a better sport. إذا يوجد هناك بعض الأشياء التي باستطاعتك أن تتعلمها كيف أن تكون رياضيا جيدا. be polite to everyone. كن مهذبا مع الكل. Not just the people in your team. ليس فقط مع الناس في فريقك. Don't argue with decision. Referees are there for a reason. لا تجادل قراراتك أو الحكام للأسباب. So you can't make up excuses or blame others if you lose. إذن لا يمكن أو لا تستطيع أن تخلق الأعذار أو تلوم الآخرين عند الخسارة. You only have to follow a few simple rules to learn how to be a good sport. إذن يجب عليك فقط أن تتبع بعض القواعد البسيطة حتى تصبح رياضيا جيدا. Okay guys, now let's move to question number 3. Question number 2. Make sentences. So here we have 5 sentences. We need to order it. إذن هنا لدينا 5 جمل نحتاج إلى أن نرتبهم. Number 1. Has to. Players. Empty. Team. A. Have. Football. And 11. So here we have full stop. إذن هنا لدينا نقطة. And here we have has to. So we need to use the rule of has to. إذن يجب علينا أن نستخدم قاعدة has to. And the subject must be singular. إذن والفاعل يجب أن يكون مفرد. So we'll get started with a full stop. إذن نبدأ بالنقطة. Now we need subject. إذن أنا نحتاج إلى الفاعل. So a football team. فريق كرة القدم. So you have has to, then verb. Element and here the object. إذن فريق كرة القدم يجب عليه أن يملك 11 لاعبا. Number 2. Hands. Full stop. إذن هنا لدينا نقطة. A with can ball the goalkeeper touch his. So we'll get started with full stop. And here we have can. إذا نريد أن نستخدم قاعدة can. So we need a subject. So a goalkeeper. حارس المرمى. Can. Now we need verb. Can touch the ball with his hands. And here we have the object. Number 3. Basketball players. Full stop. Kick the can in and ball. So we have a negative form, can't, and here we have full stop. So we get started with full stop. Now we need a subject. So players اللاعبين can't verb kick the ball in basketball. إذن لاعبين لا يستطيعوا ركل كرة السلة في لعبة السلة. Number 4. If tired runners don't, so it is negative. A full they course feel. Full stop, run, have to. So here we need to use the rule of have to. So runners don't have to run a full course if they feel tired. إذن اللاعبين الذين يركضون يجب عليهم ألا يركضوا الشوط كاملة إذا شعروا بالتعب. Number 5. Appoint, umpire, and full stop has to if a player decide and wins. So here we have full stop and here we need a subject, an umpire, الحكم وهو حكم التنس. So we have has to decide the verb. إذا يجب أن يقرر. If a player wins a point. إذا اللاعب فاز بالنقاط. Okay, now let's move to question number. Choose the correct answer. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Number 1. In football, you hit the ball with your head. إذا في كرة القدم ركل الكرة برأسك. So here I'm talking about the ability. إذا هنا نتحدث عن القدرة. So you can hit the ball with your head. Number 2, you aim to use your mobile phone on a plane. إذا أن تستخدم الهاتف في الطائرة. So here I'm talking about something is not allowed. إذا هنا أتحدث عن شيء غير مسموح. So you can't use your mobile phone on a plane. Number 3, you aim to use physical violence in sport. إذا أن تستخدم العنف الجسدي في الرياضات. So it is something not allowed. إذا هنا شيء غير مسموح. So you can't. Number 4, football players of the same team wear the same kit. إذا لاعبي كرة القدم في نفس الفريق. So here I'm talking about something is obligatory. إذا أتحدث عن شيء إجباري. So football players of the same team اللاعبي كرة القدم في نفس الفريق have to wear the same kit. يجب عليهم أن يرتدوا نفس الزي. Number 5, in beach volleyball في كرة الطائرة الشاطئية you wear shoes. So here you don't have to wear shoes. إذا في كرة الطائرة الشاطئية يجب عليك أن لا ترتدي الأحذية. Okay guys, so you have to write them down in your activity book. Thank you for watching. I have to enjoy this video and I will see you very soon. Assalamu alaikum.